Well, tonight is a night to look forward to as it's Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Pittsburgh Penguins took Game 1 and 2 in Pittsburgh, with both games being decided by just one goal. But now it's Game 3, and it's a whole other story as it has shifted gears to the Golden State in front of what's sure to be a packed San Jose crowd. We're here with Mike Colligan, NHL analyst for Forbes Sports Money and the Hockey Writers. Now, Mike, with Game 3 shifting to the Shark tank, what does this do to the Penguins' momentum that they built headed into this matchup?
The Penguins have been a team that has had an incredible amount of momentum this second half of the season. They're a team that was on the outside of the playoffs looking in about January, and since making their coaching change at that time, I don't even know that they've been out to California in the time that Sullivan has been head coach. You bring up a good point in that the momentum could be a factor here, and it gets the Penguins a little into a different area and something they maybe are uncomfortable with. That said, I think the Penguins are feeling pretty good being up 2-0.
Now, the absolutely unstoppable with their HBK line. Do you think the Sharks will be able to shut them down at all, or will they just continue to be dominating?
One of the biggest challenges of facing this Penguins team is that they have so much star talent, and they can spread it out across three separate forward lines. So you've got Evgeny Malkin, obviously, Sidney Crosby, but then to have, like you said, this HBK line with Phil Kessel kind of the centerpiece there, that is a scary third line, and there's not many teams, including the Sharks, that are able to kind of go head-to-head with all three of those. So you kind of pick your poison there. You say, who are we going to shut down? And if you focus on that Kessel line, now you're basically leaving some of your weaker defensemen to try and shut down a guy like Sidney Crosby.
And finally, what are your predictions for this series in Game 3 tonight? Could the Pens possibly sweep, or will we see the Sharks get the win in San Jose and force at least a fifth game?
I think the Penguins have a huge advantage being up just 2-0. And what will be critical, I think, is for the Penguins and the Sharks to have a really successful first 10 minutes of this game. The San Jose atmosphere and crowd is maybe second to none in the NHL. If the San Jose Sharks can score a goal and get confidence and kind of turn the series around on home ice with a couple of wins, we're right back to probably talking about it in 7. If not, if the Penguins can score quickly and kind of put that doubt or frustration back in the heads of the San Jose Sharks, I think this could be a quick series.
All right, thank you, Mike. Well, I think the Penguins have a team that can easily sweep the Sharks, but the Sharks are desperate for a win and will do everything they can to be victorious. But we'll find out soon, because that puck drops at 8 p.m. tonight. Well, we have to take one last commercial break, but coming up next, everyone's favorite segment, the top plays of the week, so stick around.
My name is Matthew Warrington. I pitch for the Sussex Tech Ravens, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.